Welcome to Olivia Wachter Management's series, Music Business on the One. Today's video is all about the 5 TV shows that I've seen in the music industry. The first TV show is Empire. Empire is about a family business who basically own a record label, and there is one main character named Lucius Lyon, and he basically goes through the transition of parenthood, raising 3 sons, and also managing the family business. All 3 of his boys are basically musicians in some shape, way, or form, and they go through the stages of learning how to perform, learning how to manage the business, and just trying to figure out their own life in general. The TV show had 6 seasons and ran from 2015 to 2020. The second show that I personally, it's one of my favorites, is called Roadies. Unfortunately, it only had 1 season. It basically goes through what it's like to go on tour and run the show like it's on the road. Basically, the reason why I love it so much is because it was filmed in Vancouver, and 90% of the time the venue was the Pacific Coliseum, and you can recognize every inch of the building. And I've never really gotten a tour of it, but that place is so small that you can basically picture it right when you're watching it. Only 1 season, and it ran in 2016. Number 3 is all about vinyl. Basically, it's about a man who's trying to run his own record label, but it ends up failing really bad, and he also has to deal with his own personal life. He goes through the challenges of dealing with drug abuse and alcoholism, and he's trying to get out of that. On top of it, goes through what it's like in the changing music industry in regards to sounds and making sure that artists are keeping up with the sound of the music industry, essentially. I liked it. It wasn't my favorite. It only ran in 2016, and it had 1 season. It was not continued or renewed. Nashville, basically it's all about the country music scene and what it's like being a musician or performer in Nashville, Tennessee, in the United States. I watched about half of the seasons. It ran from 2018 to 2021. There was 6 seasons. It's very dramatic, and romance is involved. And yeah, it's a typical show where it's constantly talking about relationships between 2 characters and many individual aspects of everyone's individual career. I talk about High Fidelity. I like this one because it was about a woman who was an entrepreneur and opened up her own record shop. But the problem with this show, she also was dealing with heartbreak because she had one person that she loved, and of course they broke her heart. So you've got a little bit of romance, a little bit of individual entrepreneurship, and her kind of whisking her way owning a business. Unfortunately, it did end up closing down, and her business did not succeed, but I still liked it in regards to the character development. This only had 1 season. It was released in 2020. Thank you so much. See you in 10 days.